let's say we're going to do one exercise for 30 seconds. You always break for double the amount of time that you did that exercise for. So I got my HIIT music going. So what we're going to start with, we're going to do around 5 to 6 minutes of stretching. And the point of interval training is really getting your heart pumping, get that blood flowing. It's all up to you about how much intensity you want to put into it, but it should be as hard as you can go. So I'm going to be going not that hard so I can breathe and still be able to describe everything. But I'll do a first few seconds of me doing as hard as I can for as fast as I can, just for around a second or two, just so you get the idea of like what the intensity you should be doing it for yourself. So what we're going to start with, since it's going to be high intensity, we're not going to just do static exercises. I want to get that blood pumping in different parts of your body, because we're going to be doing exercises everywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a total of 10 jumping jacks. We're going to do 20 jumping jacks. So this is just going to be getting your blood moving. So we're just going to go do jumping jacks. Make sure you get that full range of motion and keep control. Kind of lost count. 5. Awesome. Okay, got our jumping jacks, and we're going to do 2 sets of warm-ups. Do jumping jacks, and then we're going to do deep squats. Really try to activate the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, a little bit of the hamstrings, quads more than hamstrings. Shoulder width apart, arms out. We're just going to go 3 seconds down and then come up. 1, 2, 3, up. Make sure you're getting below 90 degrees, back flat, shoulders back. Awesome. I'm going to do 5 of these. Awesome, okay. You already feel that blood going, blood pumping. Awesome. So next, we're going to do some arm circles. Arm circles forward. Don't hit your chair like I just did. Do that for around 10 to 30 seconds, and then go back. Make sure you're really getting that warm, tingly feeling in your shoulder. That means they're warming up. Awesome. So what we're really going to do is today, I'm really going to stress moving, fast paces, as fast as you can go. There are obviously going to be certain ways that you can intensify the exercises. I'll be walking you through that during the exercises commence. So we're feeling a little warm. If you like to actually just warm up a little bit more, go through that whole exercise or go through that whole thing again, where you go jumping jacks, and then squats, and then arm circles. If you need a little bit more, you can obviously do a little bit more and add some other things in. But you know what? Let's just get started. Actually, we're gonna do one more. So what we're also gonna do is, like you do hip mobility warm-ups. So I'm gonna grab a chair, and then I'm gonna go back, up. Make sure you're stretching that hamstring on the way down. On the way up, it's the hips. Try to keep both legs as straight as possible. Not flexed, but straight, or locked, I mean. Because if they're locked, you don't want to have a little bit of bend. And the good thing with this HIIT training that I will be doing, like I did with the yoga, obviously with a little bit more energy this time, it's that you can still do this in a very tight-knit area, like I'm doing in my room. Don't have much room. Might be banging in and stuff. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to get the right exercise in. Awesome. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do is I'm going to call them push-up walks. So what we're going to do is you're going to get in a push-up, flat back that you will have, and then what you will do with your hands is you're going to just tap them as fast as you can. We're going to do that for 1 minute. Actually, 30 seconds. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to get my timer ready, my stopwatch. After we do that, what we're gonna do next, we're gonna hop up and then do high knees. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds. And then once we get the high knees in, we're gonna do jumps. Very minimal knee bend, we're just bouncing off the feet, getting as high as we can go. That's next. And then we're gonna get, it's 3 exercises, it's gonna be 1 minute 30. We're gonna do a 3-minute break because you wanna double the rest period for the exercise that you'll be doing. So, to start with, we're gonna do the push-up touches. I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds, because I still need to be able to explain this to you guys. Awesome, okay, so, I'll do like 5 touches to show you how it is, and then I'm gonna flip over and show you from the side angle, and then I'll count that as me doing it. Awesome, okay, and go. Make sure to keep the flat back the entire time. And then when you're doing it, try to keep those thumbs big. We don't want gamer thumbs. Thumbs wide out. I'll do it on the side. You already see me getting a little tired. Okay. 30 seconds, we're gonna get up. We're gonna do our jumps. Get as high as you can go. Just act like a spring. We're just gonna keep doing that. Keep doing the spring action. Like a pogo stick. Just think like a pogo stick. Awesome. We're gonna keep doing that. Okay. After we do that, I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna do lunge jumps. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds right after. So now you're gonna lunge jump. And when doing so, make sure you really get the lunge and jump. Lunge and jump. No rounded back. Make sure you have the right posture. Knee over the foot. Doing that for 30 seconds. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And now, awesome. We're gonna do a break for 1 minute 30. Just so we're not sitting here for 1 minute 30, we're gonna go right into the next exercises. So this time, it's gonna be a lot more core oriented. Okay, so it's gonna be sit-up variations. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your first sit-up. I'm explaining this while we take the break, but then we're just gonna go right in, just so the video's not an hour and a half long, even though this is supposed to be really quick training. So, you're gonna get in your sit-up position. We're just gonna do sit-ups, but when you come up, you're gonna touch the ceiling. Sit up, touch ceiling. I'll do it from this angle. Sit up, touch ceiling. Try not to use momentum like I did. I just did a workout, so I'm tired. So, we're gonna do that. After that, ways you can make that a little bit more advanced for yourself when you're doing the sit-ups, really reach forward. And to make it easier, put weight on the end of your foot so you're not like moving your feet around. And if you can't reach to the ceiling, just do the best you can. If you need to just do a sit-up, do a sit-up. If you have someone there, put your hand on their feet. That works too. Next, we're gonna do Russian twists. After we do that, we're gonna go straight into Russian twists. Gonna kill those abs. Get you all tired. So what I like to do is, as you can see, I just unconsciously did that. I like to cross my feet. You can have your feet just dangling, or if it's too challenging for you, feet can stay on the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to lean back around, I would say, almost 90 degrees, almost, whatever works for you. You're going to get back there and twist. And you're going to have, I like to have my hands together. You can have your hands to the side. The opposite hand touches. And make sure that back is flat. You're twisting through. Really activating that core. So we got the sit-up to reaching for the sky. We got the Russian twists. And then also, I believe, that's just gonna be it for this one. Or I'm gonna add in, it's the plank twist. These suck. Okay, you're gonna be in your side plank. Side plank. And then you're gonna, you're gonna reach over and up. Over and up. Make sure to have a flat back during this. And so then we're gonna go over and up. Too challenging for you? Just hold that side plank. And if you want to do a little bit more of a challenge, have a foot up. Have one foot up. But I'd recommend that exercise hard enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this with you, and after we do that, we're gonna do chest, and we're gonna be done. Awesome. Okay, so intensity, energy. We're gonna do the sit-up touches for 30 seconds each. We're gonna do that 30 seconds as hard as you can. We're gonna switch right into the Russian. After we switch into the Russian twist, we're gonna sit into the side plank, reach overs. Side plank, reach overs. And like I said, there's ways that you can adjust everything to make it easier or harder for you. It's whatever you would like. Okay, 3, ready, go. This is gonna be the touch-ups. Really try to touch the ceiling when you do this. I'll scoot back a little so you can see me. Bam, touch the ceiling. Awesome. I'll do it this way too, just so you can see an angle of this. Another way, what I like to teach my clients, don't let the head touch the floor. Keep your head off the ground, because you don't want to practice slamming your head back and you could hurt your head. Keep your head off the ground when you do it, and that's also going to activate your core just that much more. It's a great little thing that I've added with my clients, and they kills them. Awesome. Okay, next, Russian twist. Ready? And go. Russian twist now. Awesome. One. Don't forget to breathe. Try to keep your legs still when doing it. It's just your upper body. I'm not very good at it, as you can tell. I'm also really tired. So you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. And then, yeah, like I said, I like to keep your feet on the floor, make it a little easier for yourself. Totally fine. I like to keep my feet up. And if you can't reach all the way over, because you have a lower back issue and twisting hurts, got my arm, that's okay. We're gonna go right into the side plank. Right into the side plank. And then reach under, up, under. That's that side. Obviously, you're gonna do 30 seconds a side. I'm just trying to describe to you what to do. Awesome. Okay. Okay. That was good. That was good. I'm actually gonna close it up right there because there's ways that you can make that more challenging for yourself if you would like to. You can add more time to the exercises, make it more challenging. You could add weight in certain ways, like the Russian twist. You can add weight. You can add bands on the jumps, make it a little bit more difficult. There's different ways and different exercises that you can make it more difficult. So what we're gonna do now is a cool down, just like yoga. We're gonna relax. We're gonna slow down, slow our body down, try to cool ourselves down, and still get a stretch in. So we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. Not yoga, that's a joke. This is HIIT training. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of go through the warm-up again, but we're gonna go a lot slower and focus on just slowing the body down. So I'm gonna do arm circles. Just slow them down. Just focus on breathing, slowing down your body, while still letting those muscles get stretched properly. And then we're gonna do quad pulls. I'm gonna hold it for, remember, 20 to 30 seconds aside, or 30 to 45 seconds aside, because if it's any less, it's not doing anything. Hold it for each side. And then another thing to help with lower back pain, at times, not 100% proven, but it's shown to help a little bit. I like to stretch out my calves And what I do is I have a little thing that's raised. Put your calf on that. Walk up to it. Next to it, 30 seconds. You should feel a good stretch in the calf, and that will help your back feel loosened. Take the pressure off some of your back, and if you would like, you can also just do some jumping jacks. Just to slow your body down. It may seem counterproductive, but trust me, just getting that body moving again, but in a slower pace. See my knees buckle down, I'm a little tired. HIIT training's the real deal. Awesome, okay? Thank you guys so much. That was HIIT training, like a crash course on HIIT training. You know, again, it's supposed to be really quick, high intensity, all you can give it. You should be dead by the end of it. You shouldn't be able to walk, you should be tired, you should be exhausted. That's the point of HIIT training, is you work really hard for a short amount of time, you break for double the amount of time you exercise for, and you're all good. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.